Hare Krishna. When the entire Bhumandala, or to be more simpler, when the planet Earth got sunk in Garbhodak ocean, at that time Supreme Lord, he assumed the form of Bhor. We also call it as Bhor incarnation or Varahadev. So Varahadev, he jumped in the ocean and using his tusk, he lifted the earth or Bhumandala and brought it up onto the shore. And then the Bhumandala or earth was reinstated again in its original position. How did this happen? So Varahadev lifted the planet Earth, but another very important thing to note here is planet Earth or Mother Earth was cooperating with Varahadev. She didn't jump. She cooperated. And by that, she was in constant association of Varahadev. And that's how the fallen planet Earth was lifted by the constant association of Varahadev and finally kept or reinstated in its original position. Similarly, when it comes to all of us, our consciousness has fallen. Very badly it has fallen. Our consciousness is no more on the spiritual platform. It's sunk down in the material consciousness, on the material platform. And therefore, we as living entities, we have been suffering. So now who will lift our consciousness? And who will reinstate our consciousness again? Lord can do that. Only Lord can lift our consciousness higher and higher and higher and bring it back to the original pure state on the spiritual platform. And how this will happen? When we cooperate with the Lord and be in constant association with Him. Very, very important. When we cooperate with the Lord by rendering service unto Him, and when we are in constant association with the Lord by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Lord will get back our consciousness, our fallen consciousness, back to the spiritual platform where we can assume, or I should say revive, our original constitutional position. Therefore, today when we are chanting, we can meditate on this pastime of Varahadev, that how Varahadev jumped and lifted the earth and earth was cooperating. She didn't jump and she was in constant touch with Varahadev. Similarly, if we want our consciousness to be back on the spiritual platform, we have to cooperate with the Lord by serving Him. And the best service that we can render is chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And we have to be in constant touch with the Lord. And how we can do that? Again, by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Therefore, we can cooperate and be in constant touch just by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra will uplift our consciousness, which is currently fallen. So let's pray to the Lord intensely that, O Lord, please uplift my consciousness and please reinstate it back in its original constitutional position so that I can continue rendering service unto your lotus feet eternally. So with this prayer and understanding, let's begin our chanting. Hare Krishna.